Welcome back to the Swamp. 26-10, the Gators lead the Volunteers. Ethan Eibe, Hugh Green on the Orange and Blue Sports Network, 95.3 GHQ. The fans here at the Swamp, all 90,750. One of them still singing along to Tom Petty's I Won't Back Down.
Yeah, the second largest attendance in the Swamp in a Florida-Tennessee game in the history of this storied matchup.
And the 12th largest crowd ever in this building. Truly an incredible night, and the Gators fans have been treated to a great performance by their orange and blue. First down and 10 on the 44-yard line for Florida. Graham Mertz back out there as he hands this one off. That one will go up to about the 45, a minimal gain of 1 that time.
Treyon Webb into the game for the first time tonight. We saw him have a couple touchdowns last week, his first couple of his career, and he's getting his first touch of this game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, great to see. Webb, 14 carries for 71 yards last week against the McNeese State Cowboys, a game the Florida Gators won 49-7. This was going to be their first true test of the season in their Southeastern Conference opener, and they seem to have answered all the questions as Graham Mertz throws this one on the run, and a big pass break up there by Tennessee's Kamal Haddon. But a flag is down on the field.
I think it might be roughing the passer. The defender was hit Mertz late, and I think it might get the Gators a first down here.
Now still waiting to see. Indeed it is, roughing the passer on Tennessee. And so Florida will get a new set of downs here. Ball spotted at the Tennessee 39.
Something interesting to note, Graham Mertz wearing a glove on his left hand right now. I'm not sure if there was something in the last drive that he may have hit his left hand on, but he wasn't doing that earlier in the game, and he is wearing a white glove on his left hand right now.
Interesting to note. Good catch, Hugh. Single receiver left and right for Mertz. Jonathan Odom, the tight end, is in motion. He's got Webb in the backfield, and the handoff will go to Treyon Webb, running to the left. Not much of a gain there, if at all. It is Jalen McCullough on the tackle that time, safety blitzing.
McCullough swarmed to Webb that time. Webb, it looked like Webb had the outside around to the left sideline, but McCullough able to get to him and make the stop.
Loss of 2 yards. 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12. Ball at the 41-yard line, left hash. 14 minutes to go in this ball game. Florida trying for the upset win of the Tennessee Volunteers, the 11th ranked Vols, who haven't won in the Swamp in 20 years. Mertz back to pass on a low snap. He will send this one middle of the field. Catch made by Caleb Douglas. He's brought down at the 30. Aaron Beasley on the tackle.
Great job by Douglas, a great route. It went just to the first down, stopped on a dime, turned around, and the ball was right in his hands as he made his break, and that's enough for a Gator first down.
First down and 10 on the 29-yard line here, and now another Tennessee player is down. It is Omari Thomas, one of the defensive tackles, slow to get up, and now he finally does, being attended to by a couple of the Tennessee trainers. So we'll step aside here while they take a look at Omari Thomas. The score 26-10. Gators lead the Vols. 13:24 to go in this ball game. You're listening to the Orange and Blue Sports Network on 95.3 GHQ. Back here on the Orange and Blue Sports Network, live from the Stephen C. O'Connell Center, Ethan Eibe and Hugh Green. Gators off to a fast start, 13-6. Florida has the lead over Arkansas, 15:05 to go in the opening half. Hugh, what's been working so well so far for the Gators?
Yeah, their shooting's been very good so far. Clayton already leads the team with 5 points so far, 2 for 2 from the field. He had a deep three from the left wing to kind of get himself going, pulling. He's been very aggressive, driving it inside, had a couple of floaters. He's going to go to the line here to shoot his and one free throw, but they've been very aggressive on the offensive end.
8-0 run for these Gators over the last minute and 39 seconds. Turnovers have been a little bit of an issue for Arkansas so far, I'd say.
Yeah, they had a couple already on 2 straight possessions that kind of dribbled the ball away on one, and then they had a traveling violation on the next, and that's kind of led to the Gators scoring a little bit.
So Zion Pullen will head towards the line here, the graduate guard transfer from UC Riverside, who has been such a catalyst this year for this Gators team. He's the best free throw shooter on this squad, 83%. His and one rattles out. Arkansas picks it up. They move left to right. It's Trevon Mark. Has it back out at the logo. Arkansas dishing it around at the left wing. There's Mark. Inbounds this one towards Jalen Graham. Just checked into the game, toe-to-toe with Samuel. Driving in towards the paint. Steps back, heaves it up, and it's off the rim. Samuel there to gather the rebound. Florida back on the attack. Pullen driving in towards the paint. Head full of steam. Back out to Samuel for three. Got it! From the top of the key, Tyrese Samuel's first triple of the night. 16-7 Gators.
And Samuel shooting just 25% on the season from three, but he got that one there wide open.
Arkansas trying everything they can here. Is this one thrown up by Khalif Battle. Goes out, Gators rebound. Now Pullen. Behind the back dribble as he tries to get in. He draws the foul. Took the shot from the right elbow. And looks like Pullen will go to the line yet again.
Gators are 5 of their last 5 from the field. They're on a 14-3 run over the last almost 4 minutes. And Arkansas hasn't scored in the last 3, so they're going to need to step it up on the offensive end. But Tyrese Samuel on the inside has just been a force down there on the defensive side.
Pullen's first free throw, a couple of bounces, but it goes down. Now a 17-7 Gators lead. Makai Mitchell comes off in favor of Trevin Brazil for the Razorbacks. Riley Kugel, Walter Clayton Jr. on the court now for Florida. Pullen's shot goes down, and with that, Pullen reaches 1,500 points for his college career. Now 18-7 Gators lead, under 14 minutes to go in the first half. Trevon Mark dribbling left. Right there is Pullen, back out to Graham. Mark again at the left wing. He'll pull up, mid-range jumper goes down. 18-9 Gators, 13:40 to go. Zion Pullen a walking dribble at the logo as he looks to reset the Gators offensively. Tyrese Samuel. Condon at the top of the key, hands it off to Riley Kugel. Kugel driving in from the right side, the layup, batted away. Took a hit off the rim and Arkansas snatched it, it's Mark. Back out to Battle, right wing, 3-ball, too strong, an air ball. Condon right there to gather it in. Clayton Jr. back with it. He takes a drive in towards the paint and a flying layup there in towards the basket. The Gators crack 20, it's 20-9.
Clayton has that finger roll down off the glass.
Trevon Mark going from the left side for Arkansas. He slings it back out to Battle. Jumping in from the paint there, and the play whistled dead. I believe it was a foul against the Gators, and it looks like Jalen Graham will go to the line.
Yeah, foul on Kugel there on the inside. Graham did a good job trailing the drive by Mark, and he got himself a couple of free throws at the line.
Graham in his second season with Arkansas, spent 3 years over at Arizona State. Actually had his career high against Florida in the last game these two teams played, February 18th of last year. He put up 26 against these Gators. The game Arkansas won 84-65. Makai Mitchell also had a double-double in that game. Second free throw goes off the front of the rim, and the Gators will be back with it, going right to left. 29 is the score. Gators lead by 11. There's Denzel Aberdeen now into the game, driving in towards the paint. Dishes it back out to Condon from deep, rattles out. Picked up by Arkansas, but it goes out. It was Trevon Mark who tried to get the rebound, and he stepped out of bounds. Welcome back to Condon Family Ballpark. Ethan.eibe, Nate Bilgeray with you on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. St. John 7, Florida 5 as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Fisher Jamison back out there for some more fun as he takes on the top of the Red Storm order. Jackson Tucker to lead things off, and he takes ball 1 just outside and low. We've been told the attendance, 7,898 have gathered in Gainesville for opening day tonight. As Tucker takes a strike on the outer half, 1-1. Nate, that's the 5th largest crowd all time in this ballpark.
Well, hopefully the Gators can make a little comeback for that crowd, huh? They'll be going home disappointed if nothing happens.
Third pitch of the at-bat misses, up 2-1. Nate, the Gators haven't lost on opening day in 10 years. Trying not to break that streak tonight. It was 2013. Last time they lost as Tucker turns on this one. High drive out towards left, shouted at the wall, and it's gone. Jackson Tucker ambushes a 2-1 pitch from Fisher Jamison, and St. John's tacks on another. It's 8-5.
Yeah, that one was a screamer, Mr. Eibe. That ball was in a hurry to get out of the ballpark.
And the crowd here in Gainesville silent yet again. First run for St. John's since the third inning, and it ends a 5-run unanswered streak from Florida.
Yeah, just like that. You only got 2 chances to hit if you're Florida, and now you're chasing 3 rather than 2. You want to not give up any more runs for the remainder of this inning because that hole's only going to get bigger.
And now a stoppage in play here as the first base umpire has a few words for the St. John's head coach, Mike Hampton. That is Kevin Sweeney talking to Hampton. Not quite sure what that could be about.
Looks like all is well, though. Sweeney's going to head back to first.
So it's going to be Garrett Scavelli up next here. Base is empty and nobody out in the top of the 8th inning. Jamison giving up the home run. And the 10th hit for St. John's today as there's a called strike on a bunt that was pulled back from Scavelli.
Dale Thomas has got to get ready to be active over there at third. You can see him playing on the grass, ready for the bunt.
0-1 offering. Misses up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The defense for the Gators remains the same. Shelnut, Guy, Robertson, left, center, and right. Dale Thomas and Colby Shelton, third and short. Kate Curlin, Jack Caglione, second and first, with Luke Heyman behind the dish. As there's a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Garrett Scavelli. Jamison has the sign into the windup. Here it is. Swing and a miss at the ball in the dirt. Heyman picks it up, fires to first to complete the strikeout. That's Fisher's 3rd K of the night.
Yeah, nice job from Jamison settling down there. You give up that leadoff bomb. Sometimes that tends to rattle a pitcher, but it's a new inning. Nobody on base, nothing to worry about. You leave that one in the past and you get the K like Fisher Jamison just did.
Jamison largely had a mop-up role last year. ZRA in 11 contests. It wasn't pretty, 13.5. Hitters hit .373 against him as the first pitch here to Mayberry is down low for ball 1. Did have a couple of good appearances in the SEC tournament, though, as this one's up 2-0 now to Mayberry.
.373, though, batted against is a unsustainable statistic as a pitcher.
There is someone warming up in that Gators bullpen. I believe it's Blake Purnell, just from the eye test. 3 balls, no strikes on Mayberry as that last pitch missed inside. Jamison hasn't thrown a strike since giving up the home run. He works from the first base side of the rubber. Here it is. And taken down low, a 4-pitch walk for Blake Mayberry. And now you got to be careful here if you're the Gators not to let this thing spiral out on you. And it looks like Kevin O'Sullivan's going to take my advice. And Blake Purnell is going to come into this game.
Yeah, it's the right decision. There's no doubt about it. 8-5, you're already down 3. You only got 2 frames left to spot up those runs that you're missing. It seems like Fisher is kind of unraveling here a little bit. A solid performance, but it's time to pull the plug.
So Fisher Jamison exits. He had done well to begin his outing. 5 straight retired until that home run by Jackson Tucker, the walk. And we're going to the bullpen yet again. Blake Purnell enters when we come back. The score, St. John's 8, Florida 5, with 1 away in the top of the 8th inning. You're listening to Florida Gators Baseball on the Orange and Blue Sports Network.